Hey, there's my guy, Dave. Greetings, everybody. How's everyone doing? My name is Gilly. Welcome to the Attic Review and Movie Night. Tonight, we are watching, I think you guys kind of know, Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight, one of my favorite from the 90s. I'm not going to lie, I've got the movie all geared up, ready to go, but I'm going to wait for some people to join in. Dave, how's it going, brother? I see you on already. That's awesome, man. Thanks for joining. About to start in a minute, and oh my goodness, I can't believe, like, if you see that I'm a little out of breath, it's because I was having a panic attack. This is my literal first YouTube live, and oh my god, I was getting everything ready, like my lights. I hope everything looks okay. Again, first time, I'm a little nervous, and I'm getting everything set up. I'm getting the movie ready, and all of a sudden, oh my god, I don't know how to get it set up to start going live. That I've had it. I already had this set up to go in the future, but I didn't know how to do it. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to launch this. I'm going to have to ask one of my Instagram buddies to fix this. So, again, if everybody is ready, I'm going to start the movie right now in 3, 2, 1. I am pressing play. Let me get my subtitles on because, yes, I am that person that needs subtitles on. Other people go nuts with it. I love it. So, again, Demon Knight tonight. How's everybody doing? Cannot wait for this movie to start because I fell in love with it when it first came out. I think one of my aunts had videotaped it, and oh my god, I got distracted. The gates just opened up. Here we go, folks. We are at the 31-second mark, 32, 33, and here's the castle mansion. Those gates open up, and you know you're in for a ride. The lighting, oh my god, the soundtrack, like the musical score is fantastic. And then the door, like I swear, this is like a roller coaster. Just that click, 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 click. You know the fear is coming, but you have to endure the house, which is pretty badass. Nicely designed. Again, who all as a kid was scared pissless at this opening? You know, Friday nights, HBO came on and mom and dad weren't there or weren't watching you, so you put this on and that's some good childhood trauma. We're bonding already, everybody. We're bonding. We are bonded. Oh, Lane Carroll. Oh no, yeah, I know. Somebody else had brought that to my attention. I was like, I was being selfish on this Pacific Standard Time. Next time, I will make sure that I go a lot earlier for everyone else in the Central Canadian time zones. My bad. Oh my goodness. So again, anybody joining us, we are now at the 1 minute 44-second mark. We are in the Crypt Keeper's lair finally. And this son of a bitch is about to pop out with that. I can't do it that well. Here he goes right there. I think I have this too loud for YouTube's sake. I don't want to get in trouble for that. All right, let's turn that down. And here we go. The start of the movie, I'm not going to lie. I was already really young when I saw this, but I was like, ooh, a lady naked. In her, well, not naked yet, but in her bra. Oh my goodness, look at all that blood. But I was like, this is called Demon Knight, not naked laying in blood and in her underwear. That's not the title of the movie. That's a really long title, so I'm glad they didn't go with that. But that's not the premise. I was like, what does she have to do with all of this nonsense? Turns out that this was just one big red herring, which I liked. What a way to set up the movie. So again, Tales from the Crypt fans, what were your favorite episodes? I know, man, I have so many favorites. It's hard to pick out a top one. Top one could be different any day, any hour, you know. And here she goes. So, young Attic Review, when I was about 10 or 11 when I first watched this movie, seeing the nudie part, you know, I was like Corey Feldman in Friday the 13th Part 4, all giddy on the bed, going nuts, seeing the nudity. And then we have this big smelly cooked guy, which is, oh my goodness, somebody help me out. What's his name? Is it John Larroquette? The dude that did the voice for the intro to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that guy. It's funny because he's just at the beginning of this movie as almost like a stunt double, and he's getting yelled at by the crypt keeper. I mean, now as an adult, it's not that bad. But as a kid, oh my god, like how scary was this dude? Excuse me for a moment. Need to get some water here. The CGI looks so bad. Oh my god. Sorry, everybody. Like I said, a little parched because of that anxiety attack from almost not knowing how to get on live. There he is, breaking the fourth wall now. Hello, kitties. So glad you could join. Love it. But again, as a kid, I was so frightened of him and could barely stand it. Now, it's fun. I like it. Here we go. We are starting the movie now at the 4 minutes 35, 36. And here we go. He's got to say frights, camera, action, and the titles. Here we go. He calls this one Demon Night. My uncle, he and my aunt showed me this movie, and he was like, Gil, this is it right here, dude. Check out this bass line. And I'm like, what's a bass line? And then I hear the I was like, oh, snap, that's awesome. Ironically enough, I'm a bass player now. So he wasn't the reason why. Filter, I can't say was the reason for my bass playing, but what an awesome song and a great intro. Because right to it, there's no playing around. We've got these guys chasing each other. Excuse me, that was very rude. Pardon me. Soda and that water got me. And here we go. Billy Zane, we see him in the hat, the cowboy hat, and he's chasing Breaker. And at this point, when we're first watching the movie, like, who knew who was the bad guy and good guy? You see he looks very nervous. And my boy Zane, like a surgeon, I don't know how sturdy that was. Probably looked like Doc Holliday over here coughing up and stuff. But Zane's chasing this guy, and we're like, why? Why is he chasing him? And oh, snap. He's out of fuel right now. Decision time. What do? Try to outrun him or try to blast on this fool? He chooses the latter. Blast away time, man. Here we go. Woo! Fast and Furious, my boy. I like it. Some good moving right there. He gets out that shotty. That's not a shotty. That's a rifle, Gilbert. My apologies. Like I said, I am still shook from my rookie mistakes. But hey, here we go. Oh my goodness. So commentary time. He is just blasting at this guy, and Zane's just eating him like nothing. And we have the car on fire, and Zane's just not giving a shit. Eating it up, man. And Breaker messed up because the collector ain't stopping. He's just going to ram him. You guys remember? What was it? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I'm going to ram him. That part always sends me. And that's how Billy Zane looks right here as he crushes Breaker. Woo! I wonder, like, in the stunt world, how long that took to, like, choreograph and set up, like, the pyro aspect of it. That was a really good shot. And I'm always curious as how much did it cost and how many takes did it take? So what did you guys think of the opening? Because I saw him emerge, cool. But I'm still like, all right, I think he might be the good guy. I'm still a little confused. I'm going to go ahead and say he's probably the good guy because he pulls off his glove right here while Filter's still bumping in the background. And he's got that star thingy. Did anybody else check their hand to see if they had that? I know I did every once in a while. I tried some magical shrooms back in like November. And I can't say that, I was looking for it. But if that had appeared, oh my God, I would have known my fate. But what a crappy job to be a demon knight, dude. Like, you're chased forever to get, they want this damn key and ugh. Okay, really quickly. What town is he in? He is in New Mexico. He is in Wormwood. And I forgot the significance of that, but it is biblical in some sense, and I forgot it. And another trivia, what is the name of the cafe that he's trying to break into the car. Where's the car parked in front of? Halfway House Cafe. Very interesting considering where he's going to end up being to defend this key. And he's trying to break into the lock with his knife there. It's mad skills, dude. He's trying to bribe the kid with a quarter. This kid he knows his bad news. He's got a leather jacket, looks like a dirtbag, has a knife trying to open and steal someone's truck. And he's like, hey, kid, you want a shiny quarter? Yeah, mister, do you have any candy in your van as well? Or some cute puppies we can go see? Come on, Breaker. Jesus, no wonder that kid ratted you out. Dumbass. And I like this part. Forgive me, because I always forget the gentleman's name. The Uncle Leo, the drunk in this movie. He was in Gremlins and a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember right now. I hate when that happens. He's in everything. But right here, oh man. Talking about boozing and the monkeys and God talking. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, Jada, I'm not the biggest fan of her at all. But I don't know. I don't think she did a horrible job in this movie, but ultimately, yeah, I don't like her. I'll leave it at that. I don't like her. But again, this so we are at right now, pardon me, 10 minutes, 14 seconds, 15 seconds into the movie. We are now with the cops. They showed up to investigate the crime and they are baffled. No one could survive this, but there's no bodies there, and these cars are just mashed together terribly. Let's see here. I love Deputy Bob. And oh man, here comes Billy Zane. Oh, cool. Look at that shot. He's walking through the fire, by the fire, I should say, and the cowboy getup. How cool is that? And I'd be mad too, man. Get that goddamn light out of my face, dude. I'm over here trying to explain why my car's on fire, and you're shining that goddamn light on my face. And he still looks really cool. But, I mean, hey, they're right to ask these questions. How the hell did you survive that? You're a madman, dude. Sorry, again, quick water break. Damn, that man's good looking, dude. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh, man. So we are at the 11-minute, 32-second, and I'm going to pause it right there. 11-minute, 32-second, real fast, because I absolutely adore the location. I'm not sure how they filmed this, if they just built this up. This former church turned into a hotel now that is going to be their last stand to defend the key. And I always, because it's out in the middle of nowhere, perfect place for a showdown. And I have literal nightmares to this day, kind of, about fighting off or keeping off demons by sealing the windows, which is about to happen. I was going to say spoilers, but come on, y'all. I know you've seen this. So again, I admire them walking up and I love beautiful shots like that where they're going to show the last stand, like in 1990, that version of Night of the Living Dead, when they show the farmhouse at night. Damn, it's so cool. So I'm about to press play again in 3, 2, 1, and 10 minutes, 35 seconds, 36, and he's looking at his hand again. Oh, I wonder if anybody has that tattoo. At some point, I'm gonna, I don't know how, send out like a poll or just see if anybody has that tattoo. That'd be cool. Would that last? And how painful would that be? Uh-oh. We meet our town Bob doing the oldest profession known to man. Did I say man? To man. In demand. Because, sex sells, ladies and gentlemen. And in this one town horse, she's at the hotel. She's got the goods. And looks like she's got like a permanent residency here. Sorry about that. Smoked a little bit before we started this for the nerves. What's her name again? Cordelia? Yeah, so we are meeting amazing actors. We have CCH Pounder, amazing actress. And do you know if you've ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? What's his face? Dennis. He does an amazing impression of her. It's very funny. And we see Jada Pinkett now. Quite a lot of horror movies. I mean, she was in this, and then a couple years later, she was in Scream 2. She had the honor of being the opening kill. And I mean, I know this is where you separate the art from the artist. I don't like what she portrays, especially towards Will Smith and their marriage, but I liked her in this movie. I think she did the job well. This hotel, man, what kind of church was this? Jesus. That wasn't a pun, that Jesus part. That's a nice little spot, though. I wouldn't mind. No, I wouldn't mind going there. It looks pretty sleazy. And he is very suspicious. I like all of it. What am I looking at? What way is town? I like it. This guy is trained. Good question to ask, especially if you're being chased. But I mean, he's been doing it for how long? Decades? Like how many decades? 6, 7 decades? Cordelia. And then Wally, this madman. And it's interesting that I had brought up Roger Rabbit earlier because apparently he was the voice of Roger Rabbit. And so he's in this movie as a psycho for like this younger generation might not understand this reference of going postal, but back in the day, it was coined because postal workers would just snap from the stress of their jobs, and they were known to bring do bad things at their postal. So it would term was going postal because they would I don't want I can't violence would be done on behalf of their frustrations. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get dinged by YouTube for anything. This reference right here, she's talking about getting the stains out of the sheets, and she just immediately says, "Damn guacamole!" Like, it's the guacamole that are the stains on here. I got to rewind it real fast, everybody. I'm sorry. I am going back. If you're watching this, or for later on, if you're doing the watch along, 14 minutes. Oh, you know what? A little bit more. Okay, there we go. 14 minutes, 43 seconds, 44. And she's asking for her sheets. My sheets done yet? They're downstairs and I couldn't get all those stains out either. And she just, damn guacamole. Like, sorry, that's just really funny. And then she refuses to, I mean, I get it. CCH Pounder's over here like, hey, man, Cinderella, do this, do that. She's trying to clean the oven. Then she's like, hey, get, the madame here, get her sheets. So Wally, poor guy, simps so hard over Cordelia. And she's over here like, poor guy. This movie really is funny. It doesn't get enough credit for being funny. Because right there, she's like, oh, maybe I should just give him a freebie. And then she hits her back with, what'd she say again? Another person trying to screw him? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be funny, but I'm sure Wally would be in heaven. And they got my boy Zane locked up. That's messed up. He's back there like Kevin Spacey at the end of 7, which is, man, like the best ending, not ever, but wow, what an amazing last 15 minutes. I was so scared from that part. Again, Billy Zane's back there chilling, and they're trying to find where Breaker went off. And why he's even around, and why is he chasing him. But, they're just running in circles here. And what is he eating? That is so disgusting. I never figured out that glop that he put ketchup all over, and even ketchup did not help it. And they're all staring at him. The old man's like, no, I don't want that. I look better as roadkill. But he's just staring him down. Then we got Geraldine back. Oh, God, I messed up her name. And then Cordelia is about to say, do you want some dessert? Another funny ass line coming up. Because the cat jumps up there. And then here comes CCH Pounder. And she's like, get that off the table. And Cordelia scampers off. And she's like, I meant the cat. It's like such low hanging fruit humor, but it's so funny. Like it's just the delivery. This movie doesn't get enough credit. It's still disgusting. And it's kind of now showing why she has to do a lot of the work there. She's a work release program. So, oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. Let's see here. We are at the 17 minutes, 32 second, 33 second, and one of my favorite parts is about to show up. Thomas Hayden Church, Mr. Roach, and he's like, evening motel people. And he immediately goes to, sorry, excuse me, one moment. Goodness, sorry. Kisses Cordelia, and he's like, oh man, there's almost a robbery break-in over at the cafe. Of course, Breaker did it, but he ain't gonna snitch on himself. And so Breaker did that crime, and now he's over here for some dessert that Cordelia talked about earlier. And they could go make some more of those sweet stains, guacamole stains, my butt. Okay, so time out here. Time out. I have to pause the movie for just a moment. Oh, Jeremy! One of my dear friends, Mr. Dolphin. How's it going, man? You ready? So I paused it at 18 minutes and 20 seconds. Right now is the perfect time for subtitles, and this is why I watch with subtitles, because a lot of times we miss some of the dialogue, and this is some of the most important dialogue that you've probably missed. It is between Cordelia and Roach, and they're talking about her chonies, her underwear, her unmentionables. And right now, they are talking about, she is saying that they are edible. I got the cherry flavor. I'm pressing play. I got the cherry flavor. And he's like, are those edible panties? And then, I want pieces of panty in my salad later. And she's like, oh, Roach, you're so dirty. And Wally's down here crying. Oh, and then CCH Pounder, Irene's got to rub it in Wally's face by saying, she's gonna need those clean sheets. Like, it's so messed up. And now she's snitching. Oh, she's snitching. And let's go back to something earlier when she was like, I don't rent to, what'd she say, strangers? I'm like, it's a hotel. Who are you renting to? Especially in that, I'm sorry, New Mexico, I don't have the best of feelings towards, because I almost got knifed there while I was passing through. No, for real. Some guy almost stabbed me at a gas station, and so I will forever not like New Mexico. But in that small-ass town, you're telling me I don't rent to strangers or outsiders? Come on, now, you need money, all right? Money talks. And they're all listening to Roach just delivering some nasty back shots to Cordelia, and they're all eating, ooh, you putting in work tonight. Like, what is going on? Hotel regulars, you know what I mean, Dave? I don't get it. Like, she said that to him. She was like, oh, what's your name and everything? Like, oh, I don't like renting to strangers. I'm like, how are you going to grow your business, man? No wonder you're hurting. Oh, and here comes the man, Billy Zane, and the showdown. They have that little stare off. What a cool zoom in between the two. And then Breaker's about to call, or he's about to do a little threat, and Billy Zane's going to call his bluff. He knows he's selling wolf tickets. Like, get out of here. Yeah, straight up calls him out. It's so funny, too. Yeah, Dave, exactly, Dave. She doesn't like money. Come on, man. But as soon as he pulled out that bankroll, she was all about it, Hypocrite. Billy Zane's so cool. Seeing him clear his throat reminded me that I'm still thirsty. And I'm kind of, maybe I want some soda. I'm just going to dry me out faster. Okay. Breaker's getting his ass kicked by the cops because he's not going to hurt Geraldine. Excuse me. And they have that poor guy bent over on the table and checking his ID. And she's like, oh, son of a bitch said his name was Smith. Come on. You knew he was lying. Got people like Roach roaming around, and you're worried about Breaker using the name Smith. Irene, you are so out of whack here. And then the collector, this cool guy over here, is just like, well, I can't be. Where is that silly key that you be hiding? Breaker, you know you play too much. Where's it at? And he's so scared of him. And the first time I saw this movie, I was like, why is he so afraid of him? And that son of a bee, Billy Zane, is just smiling and just cracking up at seeing Breaker afraid because he knows why. He'll rip his face off, like in that movie, Face Off. And now they're searching the premise. And we get to see what Cordelia and Roach are doing. God, that room must stink. Besides them bumping uglies, that battery attached to his nips, that can't be a good smell. Excuse me. And then Officer Bob getting his gun out like that. It's just so good. The whole time is awesome. Awesome. I get so fixated on the colors and the demons and the fear of it all that when you sit back and see how funny it is, like right now, Roach is Roach has got old Cordy on top of him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, crank it up," and they're jamming out to. What are they listening to? Anybody remember this scene when they're doing some naughty hanky panky, but they got a nice little soundtrack going? Does anybody remember the song? Anybody remember this song? Is a popular? That's actually really oversimplifying. One of the most legendary metal bands ever. Dimebag Darrell was in it. Rest in peace. Man, Pantera was playing. They were playing Cemetery Gates there while they're doing it. What an interesting soundtrack for boning. But hey, I mean, maybe it helps with the rhythm. I don't know. Oh, Dave, my man, that was it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1,000%. And man, like I don't know. Oh, there we go. Like I said, I don't know how to do all this streaming stuff, man. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. I'm trying to report Jeremy because I hate you still. No, I'm kidding, dude. Thank you so much for showing up, dude. Love you, Jeremy. Thanks, man. Dave, you too, brother. And Carol, thank you. And anybody else right now? Thank you. Now, back to the movie. We are still looking for that key. And Breaker ain't breaking, dog. He's been doing this for decades, and he's not about to stop now. But that drunk, that son of a bitch, sells them out. Dude, why are you selling them out? But you know what? If I had Billy Zane next to me talking like that, I'd probably sell out Breaker too. And he's... Are you ready? Are you ready? Jeremy, are you ready? And there we go. They give up the key. They found it. Damn it. Now it's on. Like prawns that yawn at dawn. Does anybody know where that came from? I'm not going to tell you on that one. If you know it, you know it. I'll even say it again if I can remember. It's on like a prawn that yawns at dawn. If you know that one, you're pretty cool. And I can't remember which episode that was. That should give you indication of what that was. Now back to the movie. We are at the 25-minute mark, we'll say. 25 minutes, and Breaker is in custody of One Time right now. And after failing to get the key from him, Billy Zane is also in custody now. You don't seem too happy about it. Mr. Jeremy, incorrect. It's a comedy show. But good guess though, man. Those guys are funny. Okay, here we go. I'm so sorry. Billy Zane's about to say why wait, and bam, whammy, dude, just punches his brains out. This is a very violent scene. You can hear him like just struggling to get his fist out of that hole that he just put in the officer's head. I don't know what, I mean, we get so desensitized by these movies that what would you do in that situation? You have this guy that did this amount of damage to someone's face like that. I can't even imagine the blood and everything. Oh, he just punched him in the face with that guy's head. Dear Lord. Thank goodness he gets the key now. And first time watching, I was like, whoa, what's in that key? He just freaking melted his face off like that. And okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Um, Jeremy, nice. Negative. It's actually from The Office. Andy said it. I forgot at what point, but Andy said it from The Office. Now I'm going to pause it real fast. I'm going to go back. We are going to restart the film right here at the 26-minute, 10-second mark. This is the best part where Billy Zane reveals himself as the bastard demon that he is, but so cool when he kicks off the trench coat and the hat and he sings that little jingle that he does. I don't want to sing it because I always mess up the lyrics. But here we go. Pressing play. 26 minutes, 14, and he jumps out the window. Best part of the movie. I'm lying. I'm probably going to say that about like 10 more times. Fuck this cowboy shit. Fucking hold on. Well, then, motherfuckers. All you had to do was give me the goddamn key. That energy that he has for this part. I swear I rewound that over and over because I couldn't believe his energy on that. And then right here, he's got his 80s style, cocaine doer right here. How he has that extra long nail. He uses that to puncture his hand and then just start using. I don't know. Looks like demon jizz everywhere. And here we go. Here we go. We get the bad boys coming out now. Oh, who came to play? Yay! He's not messing around here. Oh, he does a little foot stomps right here. That's just great directing. This director, chef's kiss, baby. And now we're starting to see that green turn into a weird, I don't know, like Coca-Cola that's been left in ice and melted down. And now these things are merging up. And he's just welcome them to the earth now. Giving them little kisses. Mwah, mwah. Look at him go. Looks like a politician. And here we go. Now we're starting to see these bad boys. Look at those nails. Ugh. And here they are. So gross. But how badass is all of this? Just filming this is just phenomenal. The lightning strikes, the music, as they're coming up, and these nasty guys just all coming out to come wreak havoc. Look at these monsters. And Breaker's over there like he knows what's coming. This isn't going to be fun. You're not going to enjoy this. I forgot the rest of it. I don't want to say that because I've used that quote too many times for like uncomfortable situations from 300. It's so awful. Uh-oh, lights went out. You know that's not a good thing. What the hell happened with the lights? Says Irene. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. He sent everybody back, and what do? Where do you suppose they went? Let's get close to the window. That's a good idea. I love horror movie logic. But without it, we wouldn't have a movie. You know what I'm saying? Without them doing silly shit, we wouldn't have this entertainment. So we need them to do dumb stuff. And here we go. Oh. Breaker, bam. Unbelievable accuracy. He's about to blast this demon. Oh, missed the first time. The demon was like, you missed, sucker. And then he said, only once, pal. But I think he misses again later. So, still doing a good job. And those little blasting, they get taken out. And I was like, what the hell is that energy coming out of there? We got Cyclops around. I didn't know Cyclops was in this. And now he's doing that little drippy drip thing. That is the shit. That's what's in my dreams. I have that dream. It could be toothpaste. It could be something else. I know toothpaste. Don't judge me. What I put that little boop right there on the window seals and doors and it goes pop and I'm safe. This goddamn movie did that to me forever in my psyche. Oh, and now he's got his knife again. Ooh, what a hell of a throw. Oh, those nails on the glass kill me. And now he's going to Spartan kick his ass out the door. Do a little drip, drip. There we go. Drip, drip, drip. I want to on you. That was Chappelle's show. Little awa. Okay, here we go, folks. Listen to Breaker. He's saying stay away from stuff, stay away. He's obviously trying to cook, let him cook. Cordelia, stay away from the door. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go get my ass kicked. Not a good look. And then, of course, Wally's gonna go save you and get hurt. Oh, Wally. Wallard. Make better choices, dog. Oh, and then Roach gets scared, pushes her. The way that demon just popped out, oh, haha, surprise, motherfucker. And then, yeah, let's get him, get him. Here we go. She hit him. Oh, man. He pulled, I turned it on her. He's like, oh. Now, Wally's trying to cap his ass, and the demon just, get the eyes, dog. Take notes. Good shot, but you got blasted, fool. That energy shot, man, I tell you what. And now they got dragged. Okay, other favorite Billy Zane part right here. He's at the door after they get Wally in. Need a hand? Oh, give me the key breaker for crying out loud as the door slams. Wally, please don't die. Dude, you set him up, man. Poor Wally. Oh, he made it. Oh, good. The relief, he lived. Thank God. Wally's a good dude. And now we're sealing up the rest of the house. I'm telling you, man. And now they're starting to be like, hey, Breaker, what are those things? Are they maybe demons, perhaps? Yeah, they're fucking demons. You think they'll work? Is this like From Dusk Till Dawn? What are those guys, some psychos? What do you think? And he's just saying, man, very simple. Stay inside. We'll make it. Okay, real quick. There's numbers. I'm gonna be honest. I never got the full gist of the significance of people showing up. Like the kids showing up meant something else coming together. Like if that kid never showed up, would it have been in their favor? I have to research that some more. If anybody knows that, please let me know. And now we have the classic, who the real monster is. We have Roach here, our main antagonist outside of the demons. Because this butthole wants to be like, hey, man, just give him the key. Well, he's going to kill you anyways. Well, we don't know that. I do. But at the same time, this guy could be schizophrenic. But I would say, given the evidence of all the demons getting blasted, I'd say trust the guy. But Roach, we need somebody irrational, a bully, so he's perfect. And I love Thomas Hayden Church. That voice is gnarly. So funny. Oh, so badass. Here we go. Doing some room clearing. Breaking that ass is what he's doing. Here we go. Oh, a little drip. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry. That blue lemonade soda. And here we go again. I like that. That little... Let me see if I can do it with my lights. This is going to mess me up a bit. Hopefully I can get it back. Are we ready? I'm going to try a little experiment. Okay, we're good. Now can I get it back to her? Okay, we're good. Oh, my eyes. So that's what I see now. I see him going and clearing a room. I love it. Here we go again. Oh, snap. Here it goes. Epilepsy warning because we have mad flashing at that beautiful stained window. But here comes a flashback. Yo, here comes a flashback at the crucifixion itself with Jesus Cristo. Dios mío, way. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, snap. And we got a demon. We are at the 34-minute, 45-second mark. Tries to give him the key, gets struck down by lightning. Very, very frightening. And yeah, Breaker don't like that flashback. My man got mad PTSD. And he almost caps poor Geraldine for popping up on him. He's got PTSD, like I just said. Shit. But at least she's offering to help, and someone's finally listening to this guy who's trying to save their lives. Again, I am so curious about the tattoos, of course, not tattoos, the markings, and the significance, like the number 7, I'm assuming very biblical. Demon Knight, we're talking about demons, talking about the devil. We got to be talking about God and the big guy. So what's with the 7? Be cool for anybody to tell me. Or I can go try to YouTube and find this later. Yeah, I'll probably do that after this. So again, how's everybody doing? What's your favorite part of this movie? What made you love it so much besides like Billy Zane? I'm saying again, the comedy is so special in this. Amazing. Thomas Hayden Church, man, that dude Roach. Guy steals everything he's in. Sandman from Spider-Man. Was it Emo Spider-Man? I think. And here it goes. He's such a douche because he goes over trying to talk to Wally because the little weasel needs some accomplices, some goons on his side. He's blowing cigarettes, smoking his face, and still trying to sweet talk. Oh, here we go. He said, "Whores ain't got no friends." God damn. Cutting deep tonight, Roach. We're dealing with demons. We don't need you too. Come on now, we're all one team. Oh, no, they just showed the poor headless horseman getting covered up. Damn. Dave, thanks, man. I love this movie. It brings it out in me. Oh, no, the poor officer getting carried away. Good idea. Let's get some coffee. They're in for a long night. I get it. What's that even called again? Forgot the name of the hotel. If anybody knows, please let me know. Oh, here we go. We got a shoddy like John Gotti. Here we go. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's worth it. That's why I say Viva la physical media, dude. I mean, this is such a fun thing to watch. Okay, now we have the cat, Cleo. 37 minutes, 30-second mark. Okay. She's like, well, Breaker, my cat's not possessed. Yes, a cat can get possessed. And how the hell did it get in? That's the main concern. You gotta think about this stuff. And now we got Roach doing Roach stuff, trying to get a friend. And, good for Wally, standing up for himself in a sense. It's because, God, being a simp ain't easy. All right. Cordelia busting in on the boys' club. And, yeah, Wally's still not having it, but, oh no, Cordelia, don't do this. Stay within eyesight. Don't be alone with this man. You know what he's capable of. He pushed you in front of the demon to die. Why would you want to be alone in a room with him in this situation? Again, not blaming her. They had just been intimate. Probably didn't know what was going to happen. So I take that back. Because, yeah, I mean, this is where the true monsters show themselves. And, yep, he's definitely a demon just without the credentials. Oh, see, this shit's hard to watch. Yeah, he smacks her. It's not, I don't like shit like that. That's not cool. The threat's like, you wouldn't do that. Did he do that shit to Wally? Who's, not the strongest dude there. You didn't smack him. It's just a pussy-ass move. All right, so Breaker is down in the basement trying to get the cat, but again, how did it get into the hotel again? That's what we're trying to figure out, and we see these shelves put up, and oh yeah, no, we're still looking. I'm getting ahead of myself. Still looking for Cleo. Oh, and there's Cleo. Gotta test her. And see, I hate that, Come on, Breaker. Why are you doubting this dude? He knows the rules of this complicated game. Why are you doubting your safety? He's trying to keep you safe, bro. Like Billy Zane, he's a cool guy. But he's not trying to keep you safe. Quite the opposite. Oh, no. So, at her most vulnerable state, she's mad, she's upset, she just got hit, and Billy Zane is in her head. And she just wants some comfort right now. As cynical as I'll be in some of my commentary, still, she just wants that basic, that basic need, like love, compassion. And that devil Zane is offering that to, I'm sure it's like a metaphor as well to manipulate people. And unfortunately, in that state of mind, perfect target to get at her to get that key. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. So, I mean, like, Cordelia was pretty funny in this movie, though. And I was very sad about her fate that's about to happen because I liked her character. She seemed kind. And Roach is just a motherfucker. And then Zane, then the devil in disguise. Right here, Zane is, they call you girlfriend instead of whore. And doing all this stuff. Like, yo. But look at that. Look, he's just giving her shit. I wish I could make that look. That freaking, what is it called from Tangle? What is it called? Tell me where they do that was horrible. Oh my God. Is that what I look like? What was that freaking, that look that Flynn Rider gives? Shit. Ah, Dave, my man. Yes, the smoldering. He's got that mad smolder and he's just wiping away those tears, baby girl. A little bit on those lips. That's creepy, I know. I'm sorry. But that's my point. Being a creep. And she falls for it, man. Take notes, ladies. Don't fall for this shit. Okay, what was I saying? We are at 42-minute mark. And, Wally, my boy, why you gotta do? Oh, no, dude. There's that old saying, if it seems too good to be true, probably is. So if all of a sudden, in the midst of hell and everyone getting their anuses and faces ripped off, none of that happened, but it just sounds better. You're gonna believe that she wants to jump your bones and see your boner all of a sudden? Come on, meow. Shit. That's not even Zane messing with his head. That's his boner messing with his head. Why are you gonna fall for this? Oh, I've always loved you, bro. Come on now. Where does Wally live? Did I just say meow? Do you see me drinking milk from a saucer? Do you see me bouncing around from tree all mimbly bimbly? That's one of my favorites. I say meow all the time. I love it. Okay, we are at the 43-minute, 10-second mark. They are looking at what appears to be a boarded up entrance. And old drunky Leo is like, yo, I think these mines lead out of town or to town. And they're like, no, stay safe. And of course, he's saying it's safer to stay here. Then what happens? Murphy's Law shows up and kicks them in the balls. And speaking of balls, Wally is getting torn up. Oh, man, he's getting that ass torn apart. Poor dude. Oh, man. See, when you first meet her, months into the relationship. No, I'm kidding. That's why I'm single. Anyways, back to the movie. Cordelia is just wrecking these guys. Oh, God. She's no Daisy. She's no Daisy at all. Anybody? Anybody? What's that from? So here we go again. Oh, not looking too hot. Oh, my goodness. What great effects. I'm assuming these were practical effects. Amazing. Oh, snap. The key gets launched out of his hand, and Irene's like, stop it, stop it. And they stop it. Thank God. Because I was leaking out all that good Jesus juice that's protecting the house. Keep that juice, baby. Oh, and then Irene loses her goddamn arm. Fuck, that looked painful. That thing runs off with the way it, like, freaking penguin waddles out is pretty funny. And then blows up the eyes that look like some testicles and plow. Bam, bam. Oh, dude, Irene got fucked up. She'd be all right. Let's give her that liquor. Yeah. Give her that. Yeah. Sterilize it. Then sterilize those nerves, girl. You earned it. Damn, she's bleeding like crazy. Poor thing. Again, love CCH Pounder. She's amazing. Like, I've broken my hand before but I can imagine like something like that. So much pain. I think again, people get so desensitized that they forget shit hurts. That looked awful. Oh, and here we go. Mr. Roach is rallying the troops to be like, "Hey, man, we don't need your permission. We want to go." And so now they're like, "Hey, let's go with Roach, man. We saw what happened to Irene." Roach trying to make him look like the bad guy, bro. Come on now. Always Murica. Fuck you. And Breaker, fuck you. Stopping that douchebag Roach. But I mean, he's listening to the people. He's not a freaking monster. This isn't like a tyranny. He's like, okay, if the people want to risk their asses and let's go through the mines, fine. Fine. Back to the movie. And we are at the 46-minute mark, 20 seconds, and Breaker's just watching all these morons march off to probable, more than likely death in the mines. But hey, Roach said it, so let's just go do it. Ugh. All right, meow. Ooh, sledgehammer. This is what I'm talking about. Thomas Hayden Church. He just looks up. Hey, Breaker, don't worry. I'll save you. Like that line delivery. And then he's smacking shit out of the walls, and then another PTSD flashback. Poor dude. Oh, snap. The crucifixion. That's another one. People get so desensitized. That was one of the most horrific ways to go. Oh my God. One of these days, I am going to do a meow count. I really am. I thought about doing that for my reviews, but. And yeah, whenever me and my daughter, whenever we text, it's always like, all right, meow. I'm going to watch this right meow. Okay, so they broke on through to the other side. And again, Roach is battling out with everybody, man. Just crash out D1 level everything. He's like, hey, age before beauty. That's funny. And pearl before swine. Whatever. Want. Boo. Not funny. Roach just be cooking everybody. I wonder if that was on purpose. They're trying to get through the broken through wooden planks that were just in place, and one of them seemed to have fallen on them, and I wonder if that was on purpose. Pretty funny. So I'm assuming it wasn't. Breaker knows this is a bad idea, but you got to protect the flock, I guess. Good team, man. I would have said, fuck those guys, man. I'm just going to be over here by myself. But, I guess no, because, like, they would probably mess it up bringing more demons over there. Sealing it up again. Oh, the ceiling count. Here we go. Ah! Okay. We're sealed. That was a lot more fun than I imagined it would be. So now they're going through the mines. They're checking shit out. And there weren't... who goes down to those mines? I mean, I guess it's a small town, so I'm sure going through there a lot. That reminds me of the tunnels and Eight-Legged Freaks, if anybody remembers that movie. But so they're going through the tunnels right now, and look at Breaker. Watchdog, checking everything, checking every corner. And this part scared the shit out of me. Because, like, we hear the kid, and you're like, okay. And then when they have, like, the parents just show up with their glowing-ass freaky face eyes, just like, they look almost like purge masks, all neon lit up, just, scared the piss out of me. But great scene. So they're trying to go. I guess people work in those mines? I don't know. Stinks like shit down there. Yeah, smells like guano. Gotta love guano. Just like Ace Ventura. Oh, shit. Okay. Scary part, because Geraldine's about to find the boy who snitched on Breaker. Yeah, Danny. Danny, is that you? So there we go. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to hurt you. And then she's like, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about them. Oh, there's the mom. The mom looks like she's in a funky rave. Then there's the dad too. Ooh. Why does Breaker always have to be right? It sucks. I know, because I'm always right as well. It's a curse and a blessing. More of a curse than anything. I don't like being right all the time. I don't. Okay, so now chase, scary, scary, scary. Getting back to the hotel. They're there now, and he's like, "Okay, seal it up. We're good. Those bastards can't get through. We straight. We're good. Take it back. We're not there yet. We blast one of them. They pull him through. Okay, Breaker's good. He's safe now. Everyone's good. And then here comes Roach to wreck the day. Here comes Roachy. Oh, Papa Roach, don't do it. 4 years of minimum wage and he's mad. I get it. Shitty pay, shitty boss, yeah. But come on, dog. You just broke that barrier. And then the run. Great. Uh-oh. You broke the seal run. You freaking Poindexters don't know how to listen. I like the scramble here because again, that design of the church is funky. But I like how they're all trying to worm it into their way to get upstairs. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like a good chase scene. And oh man, because I mean, who doesn't have dreams about that where you're running upstairs and trying not to get taken down by whatever's chasing? Because I don't look back. All right, they get to the top tier of the hotel, sealed up. They're good to go. And they're right. Leo's like, "Hey man, you got an I told you. Oh, I told you so. Come in," and he's correct. Level-headed dude. I'd be really mad at that point. And now we got Danny. Gotta check Danny boy too, which I think is pretty funny in retrospect. Of course, first time watching, you don't know he's going to be a little monster later, but I just find it humorous that he gets tested and then he's the one to ultimately give Breaker that gold watch retirement by shredding his ass apart. Okay, here we go. Do a little testy test. I'm going to count that. Okay, he's good. Everyone's trying to recover. You know, they just been through hell a little bit. Okay. They don't have a lot of ammunition left. Shotgun shells. No. Running out of ammo, and those guys are just chomping at the bit. That's horrifying because it's like an invisible wall, and they're just looking at you. That's scary. Here we go. Flashback time. What is this? World War I, I think? He's out there blasting fools. Sees his buddy, and his buddy's not doing well. And he's got the key. Excuse me. Just filling it up. Again, shitty job, man. Let me die in peace. No, you got to give me the freaking key. And he's getting all the flashbacks. He didn't sign up for this. That's messed up. Could you imagine? Like, oh man, my tour's almost done. I got like 18 days in a wake up, and then I get to go home, see my girl, start my family. But no, you gave me the fucking key, and now I'm stuck running from demons that want to shred me apart. I'd be pretty mad. Cool tattoo, though. That better be like a guaranteed pass to heaven for dealing with that shit. Like, there better be a great reward for my services. Especially these ungrateful pricks at the motel, a-holes. I'm going to attribute that, though, to living in New Mexico. Whatever. So now they're entitled to know, which I get it. Dude, what's going on, guys? Chilling, bro. Just barely saw your comment right there. We are at, thank you for reminding me, we are at I'm going to pause it real fast, 55-minute, 10-second mark before I press play again. And here is why I'm pressing pause, because he's talking about the 7 stars, 7 people stuff. Again, I want to know more about that because it's a big part of the movie, and I just never grasped all of it, because when people left or joined, how did that mess up the whole equation of the night? So I'm pressing play right now. 55 minutes. Okay. They wanted an explanation. He gives it to them, and they're like, "Well, I don't know." Then why the fuck did you ask? You think he wanted this mark? He didn't want that mark. He's trying to help all y'all. Still don't believe him. But I would hope that I would listen. But skepticism, I understand. Now, the breakdown of this is so awesome. The darkness covered the face of the deep. And as he's talking about the story and what's going on, the darkness wasn't empty. Shit, that's a cool shot. Big ups to whoever wrote this movie, which the movie itself was ready. I guess it had been written back in like the 80s, like before Tales from the Crypt even really aired. So, great job writing the script, though, because I don't care what anybody says. Like, I wish that this had come out after Scream had become such a hit, because horror was kind of weird around this time before Scream really busted the doors for everything again. And this movie is just so underappreciated. And I'm glad that it's getting such a following again. So Breaker's breaking down everything, the 7 stuff. God filled it with the blood of a carpenter. It's go time, baby. Oh, being crucified by the Romans. What an awful torture. Desensitized people we are. And so now people are like, oh shit, that thing's got the blood. I was like, well, yeah, some of it's my buddy's. Later on's gonna have mine. So, and who's next? Who's next? And again, was all of this just to find the next demon Knight? I got some stuff to look up. I should have done my homework a little bit better. So, August 23rd, 1917 in France. So that must have been World War One. They're trying to do the math on how old he was. He looks great for his age, doesn't he? What happens when you run out of blood? Dun, dun, dun. They bring back the darkness just like that. That's some serious stuff to carry on your shoulders. Imagine having, on top of a demon chasing you, wanting to do incredibly bad things to your body. Knowing that if you fail, everyone's going to get it really bad. And Uncle Leo's saying the same thing, man. Where them drinks at? Because that's some fucked up shit. And Roach, again, such a dirtbag. After he's saying all the heroic stuff he's done, trying to save them, he's still a weasel. One of my favorite villains. One of my favorites. And what happened to Danny? Danny's like, hey, everyone's in disarray, getting their asses kicked. I'm gonna run off. Or was that Billy Zane messing with him? I should call him the Collector more often. Excuse me, quick water break while they're searching for Danny Boy. Oh, okay. So we are at the 58 minutes, 52 second mark. We got some movie left. So we got 58 minutes left. I'm not left. I'm sorry. We have the 58-minute mark. And this part is so creepy because we have Geraldine here with the Collector in this weird. It looks like from Nightmare on Elm Street. What was it? 4 or 5 with all the sheets everywhere. We just have sheets everywhere. And she's walking around hearing Billy Zane talk like this everywhere. And it's trying to play mind games with her. Oh no. That's creepy, seeing all the hands pressed through that sheet or whatever it is with her image on it. And as a kid, This scene horrified me because that thing dropped and it showed Breaker with his insides on the out just being devoured by the demons, and that really messed with me. So much that I think a couple of times I hit rewind and press pause because I'm sick. And it kind of, oh god, there it is. Oh. Ugh. 59 minutes and 58 seconds. And you're just seeing they're having a buffet with Breaker's body, and it's very disturbing. And Billy Zane pops up just to be like, "Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? That could be you. Let's just give me that key." No, I'm kidding. He's trying to sweet talk her, Mr. Riz Master over here. It's not going to pay off though, or will it? Nah, she seems pretty feisty. But Zane is not giving up, and I love it. And it's weird because I just noticed that, like, for a long period of time, like, he wasn't in any really major scenes. We didn't see him. Almost no, it's not the same as like a Scream 2 where what's his face was gone for like freaking 45 minutes. The main killer, Mickey. Oh, that's so gross. When she hawks a loogie on him, ugh, I hate spitting, so vile. And yeah, she's not falling for his shit. And he's not happy. He's not happy at all. Again. Oh, Roach, was it the hour mark? Is this the part? Damn it, it's not. Oh shit, I thought that was the part where he just decides to hawk a loogie on the crowd, and Breaker's like, hey, they don't like that. Still can't find Danny. Again, I'm silly. I forgot. He went with Uncle Leo, but did Uncle Leo just get him up there first? No, he didn't. How about watch the movie, Gilbert? How about that? All right, we've got Irene looking for somebody. Ah, there it is. She's up in the attic. Okay, so Leo's up there. He's like, oh, hey, I found the kid. And what's he reading? He's reading for some Tales from the Crypt. I love the meta. That's fun. I like when they do that. So we're up there. We found the kid, and Leo's found that bottle. Okay. I get it. And at a time like that, why face this thing sober? I mean, should be smart, but you just saw Irene get her arm ripped off. She tells him to leave the bottle. Poor guy. See, oh my god, is that why he was so susceptible to Billy Zane getting in his brain? She took that bottle from him. Oh shit, here we go. This is where he's like on the demons and that pushback of air. And Breaker's just like, hey, they hate that. I wonder, again, when the screenwriters are doing that, if they're like, hey, this shit's funny. Or if it was just like on the moment, like, hey, you don't be really funny. Oh my God, close your eyes. There's girls naked with bottles of liquor. And don't ask how I know this, but one of the gals was actually Playmate of the Year. Gosh, I can't remember her name. But yeah, we have a Playmate there for sure. Someone told me that. I didn't, yeah. I was too busy going like this the whole time. I didn't see shit. But Uncle Willie's in heaven. Sees all these heavies just hanging around and some bottles, and then, Uncle Willie. Yeah, just research, man, for legitimate stuff. Someone help me to see which Playmate that was. But here comes Billy Zane, like, here you go, Uncle Willie. Like, that's such... That's funny. He gives him the drink. Who's not going to talk about or assist now that he's got a drink in him? Now, if Irene had just left that bottle, would we be in this predicament? Yeah, probably. Uh-oh. And there's that Zane charm. And in an instant, right here at that, like 1 hour, 4 minutes, 17-second mark, where he spits out the cigar, and dude, he went from friendly and charming to ice cold. It was very impressive. God damn it, Zane, you're so good. This is very interesting part because they were, remember that postal reference I talked about earlier with Wally the postman? Well, Irene and Deputy Bob here now have found Wally's. He's got like a freaking armory up there. He's got weapons, no ammo, but he's got so many weapons, and his plan was to go postal. I've got an uncle who works for the post office, and he doesn't like that term, so no one say it anymore. But then, like, he has a whole thing of grenades. I mean, now I always said this: what the guy didn't have ammunition for the guns. Who's to say that those grenades were even good? I always thought about that later on. I was like, shit. What if Irene's trying to make her last stand? They're like, fuck yeah, we're going to take these guys with us. Nope, they're a bunch of duds, and you're about to get chomped on. Right now, we are at the hour 5 minutes, 37 seconds. And here we go. Billy Zane's up with the added to Irene on a platter. You want your arm back? Give me the key. Nothing's working for Zane, man. He's getting desperate. Almost time for a Hail Mary. But we still got Roach around. Thank God for asshole scums like Roach, because they keep the movie going. Because Irene, she just gave him the finger. She don't want that back. And, oh, man. Uncle Willie, have I been calling him something else the whole time? Snaps. Shame on me. I think I have been calling him something else. Anyways, so Uncle Willie here, pardon, I've been saying that incorrect the whole time. Willie is putting hands on Breaker like nobody's business, and Roach is over here looking to cut a deal. Ooh. Oh my God. So creepy how the demons show up first, and then he's just waltzing up the stairs like nobody's business. And Roach is like, yeah, I want to make a deal. I'm going to trust you. You. Now, Willie's over here. I'm going to keep saying that name because I butchered it so bad. How come no one corrected me? Shit. Anyways, Uncle Willie's fucking up Breaker. Smacks Geraldine. Jesus. Oh. And you would think chopping off his head would do the job. Nope. Because even headless, Uncle Willie still got mad squabble. Uh-oh. Still on. Shit. Oh, man can take a thumping, Doug. Hour and 7 minutes and 25 seconds in, and he's left, right, left. Oh, son. Beating that ass right now. And he's still like, get the eyes, and he's still fucking working them. That sucks because it went from like scary to really funny all of a sudden. So they pop the eyes. One problem solved. Where the fuck is Roach at? And that sucks. Like everyone's like, oh man, we're safe. And Roach is over here making deals with the devil. And it is his acting prowess is just prowess. Oh my God. His acting prowess is so incredible. He's so funny. It makes you feel good. Do it. Like, damn, his mannerisms, his line delivery, and the sponge in the mouth. How long did he have that sponge in there? It looked gross. He looks back. This guy. Oh, like they said, man, the devil don't come with horns and everything. They come looking all awesome like Zane. Uh-oh. Breaker thinks, folks, didn't we already talk about this? If it seems too good to be true, yeah. He's like, hey, you ain't so bad yourself now. What does he say to Mr. Roach? What is the send-off? He says a saying to him. Anybody? Oh, and Roach just reveals that he's got hemorrhoids. Now, when I was younger, I was like, what's hemorrhoids? And quick pause. I'm going back a little bit. We are at the hour and 9 minute mark. And yeah, Roach is right there, like talking to demons as if they give a shit. He's like, hey, I don't give a shit about this place burning. I got hemorrhoids. And I'm like, yeah, he's got what? What's he got? Oh, booty blisters. Okay. That's weird. You want to see the earth fall because you got booty blisters? All right, cool, whatever. And then he's like, Vio con Dios. And then Billy Zane's like, and Vio con Diablos to you, sir. This scared the shit out of me when he was like, just one more thing. I lied. Oh, and those demons rip him apart. Great. Great scene to give me nightmares. And Breaker's all mad. If you motherfuckers just listened the whole time, we wouldn't be in this predicament. And Zane's walking up the stairs. Yoo-hoo! Come out and play. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on out, everybody. It's time to play. Hello. And then, bam! Where did they get that bow and arrow from? Whatever, it worked. Put his ass on the first floor again. Oh, Breaker just shows up with that Rambo style. I'm digging it. All right. And Irene's trying to make her last stand here. Trying to get the grenades on. I ain't going out like no bitch. Good for her. But what if those grenades weren't working? Oh, shit. That would not be a fun way to go. But here we go. Yeah, they're all snarling. And they're trying to take them out. We're at the hour and 10-minute mark. Hour and 10 minutes. And they're oh, get your asses out of here. Go. And it's trying to work. And even Irene's like, it's my house, god damn it. I make the rules here. Get your ass upstairs now. It's all working out. And the demons are all like, oh, we're going to fuck them up so good. Thank God those grenades worked. I'm just saying. It would have been like a better version and very funny little, oh, fuck. And then just bloodbath ensues. But hey, fortune was on their side. She needed that. And she said that line, supper time. Hell yeah. Come and get it, boys. Come get it. And kabang. Took a lot of those guys out. Oh, and here Danny's watching the comic, and those eyes are talking. These eyes have seen a lot of. Nope, I'm not gonna go there. But those eyes got Danny real good right now, and now he's gonna be possessed. Now he's gonna be possessed, and of all things, that poor kid's gonna be the one that he snitched on Breaker earlier. He helped them. He's the reason why they destroyed the passage to the mines. And now he's about to just, oh my God, rearrange his whole body. Like, it's the way his organs are just hanging out afterwards. And he's just like, here, Charity, here, just take the fucking cake. Here, you have some blood. Just take it. You know? Danny really works them. And I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, good. They got the kid. They're going to save the kid. No. Danny's here to do something awful. Can I have it? There he goes. And it's pretty neat how they go through the comic right now. I wish, you know what? Give me 1 second here. 1 second. Oh, shit, don't fall. I've been holding out this whole time. Look at this shit. Y'all didn't know the Attic Review rolled like this? Now you know. Believe that shit. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Big fan, like I said. And then there's this bad boy, too. Yeah. Excuse me. Back to the movie. Danny is done shredding up Breaker, and then Geraldine just did like that. If you remember Jurassic Park: The Lost World, how Jeff Goldblum's daughter that was in gymnastic, how she kicked that velociraptor. Yeah, that's what she just did to Danny. Fucked him up. Breaker, it doesn't look good. He's kind of like Bill Murray in Zombieland. He's like, not good. And then he does that sigh. That's how Breaker looks right now. But he can't just punch out. Like, he's off the clock now. He's like, no, overtime. Give me that fucking cake. And then, is there a rule book after this? She's like, where the fuck do I go? 7 people? Okay, well, what if, like, 2 more people show up? Like, again, I want answers for that. But here we go. Shittiest job ever. He's like Red at the end of Pineapple Express, passing out from no blood being in his body. And he's got to give her and relive the crucifixion again. And that weird ass alien thing of the crucifixion. Damn, dude, you can't just die in peace. And then the funniest part is Geraldine closes his eyes. And then when fucking the collector, when Billy Zane comes back, he goes up to Breaker and opens his eyes again. What an asshole move, but hey, he's a fucking demon. All right, Meow, where we at? Watch your back, Geraldine. That's what the advice is. That's his the training is watch your back. Not maybe he meant to say baby got back. He meant to say that the whole time. I'll break her down with the swirl. I knew it, you dog. But oh, Dave, I should have thrown in more meows. I should have. Next time though. One of these, no, I can't do it during watching Super Troopers. One of these days, I do want to have a movie night with Super Troopers. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit. Okay, so what are the rules on this? All of a sudden, because Breaker died, the whole house becomes like unarmed. And here comes that. Zane is insane in this last, excuse me, 10, 15 minutes. The way he just rises up wearing those shades. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I was like, how come he's wearing shades? Oh, we took one to the face. That's why he's wearing those shades. My bad. And hour, 15 minutes, 56 seconds. He sees him dead. And he just. You devious. I love it. And then he's like, you see that, Geraldine? I wasn't kidding. Wasn't joking. Better come out now. And mocking him with that glove. That glove must stink. Saying Breaker looked dirty the whole time. No, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. A formidable opponent. Great warrior. But looks stinky. Speaking of stinky, she's covered in all. Is that it yet? I think it is. Yeah, she's in all that blood. But wasn't a bad game plan. It wasn't. Dave, was it for? It's not a bad game plan. Douse yourself in all that and all that blood. Yeah, I mean that's until he outsmarted her. Oh, you quick, but I'm quicker. Threw her ass in that shower. No, he delivers that line right before he jumps down out of the attic. He's like, "Bitch," and then he turns into a wild boy right here. When all of a sudden he's talking to her and, I dare I say, propositioning her. All of a sudden, that little lightning flash from his junk. Whose idea was that? Was that his, the director, or did they write that in? I hope that was just Zane's idea. Now here comes Geraldine. Not looking so fine right now. Well, covered in blood, but good armor, even though it's all for naught. And I mean, who all was going for the collector here? Not me. I mean, I don't want the earth to burn. But it's hard not to root for him. Oh, God. And see, she was at least clever. She noticed, hey, where's the bathroom? Where's the shower curtain? And bam! Damn, man. Oh, right next to the Headless Wonder. That's fucked up. And even more so, man, that water's got to be cold as hell. Oh, I don't think it's cold in hell. That water's got to be very cold, okay? Okay? And washes off. Oh. That sucks. Good strategy. Tell you what, though. She is quick on her feet. Like, oh, did he break her arm? I forgot about that. And she tried to shank him in the eyeball. Good for her. And then she took a little swig. I'm going to take a little swig. This is just water, folks. But she popped his eyeball. What was I just watching recently where they were popping eyeballs? Oh my God, the sadness. There's an eyeball scene there. I don't want to talk about it anymore. If you see the sadness, well, my new review for it's coming out soon, but the sadness. So Geraldine's getting dragged down this. So anyways, drags her down the stairs because she's all wrapped up. And did anybody else, like, I know he's conniving, he's a master manipulator, but did anybody for a second think that maybe he did like Geraldine? Maybe he was gonna be nice and kind to her? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe? Damn, he fucked up her wrist, dude. I forgot about that. He broke that shit off. See? Now, here we go. He's got the key. What else could he possibly want? They're dancing. I want, and now he wants her. And not just, he doesn't want to just bring someone over to the other side. A demon knight. He's just trying to show off with the boys. Freaking, it's like a catch and release. Come on, man. I was curious, though, because, he's like dancing around with her saying, I love you. Excuse me. Talking about living situations, easy to live with, and he's just having fun. I don't know that boy can dance, but he shows his true nice guy. So really he's trying to piss me off, and then just cut. Zane, beautiful baby. We need 3 more. And I would have seen every take they shot because that's so good. Who did the graphics on that? And even this is really funny too. It's like, I'm just gonna say, do you think you could ever someone like me? And then goes back to the meanie again. Gets out his knife and threatens her. To possibly me. I wish he got more acclaim for this role. I really do. And I like it right here. So mad. He's like, all right, well, fuck it. And just gets a knife out. And here comes the threats. But she's got a little surprise. Geraldine is a spitter. Oh, man. She got him like that Jurassic Park dinosaur. Wah! She got him good. Ooh. Oh, you don't like that. God damn. I always forget that this end scene right here, he like shows like his true demon form. God damn. Great effects again. I think I want to say these are practical. Yeah, that's gotta be practical right there. I don't think that's CGI. That's probably CGI though. Maybe it's not. That the actual demon. Holy shit! And now I hate to be, Billy Buzzkill over here, but an explosion that size, I would imagine would have fucked her up pretty good, and not just leaving her in the fetal position. That was a hefty explosion, and she's just lying there like, oh, the fight's over, y'all. Shit, we good. I knew we good. We won. I don't know why Breaker said it so hard. This shit easy. Rookie luck. But you took out my boy Zane, so I hate you even more. And she's getting... She goes up to Breaker and just fills it up. And now she's going to get on that Greyhound, and yeah, man, he really did do a number on that wrist. I do really enjoy the ending here, where she listened. Breaker said, watch your back. So she's getting on the bus. And I want to know the rules of the blood too. Like, how big of an area does it cover? Where does it get? How is it accessible? Are there any rules for the demons that they can use it otherwise, like certain public places? I don't know. But the bus, one more little seal as she's going. And then we got the stranger coming up. Oh, she's looking at her hand. And it's like, again, is that like a death count? What if I'm just having a great day and then I see these fucking stars moving like, oh shit, that sucks. And here comes the guy. Menacing looking dude. New demon just, nah, I'll wait for the next one. It's all right, partner, you'll get her. I got faith. We are coming to the conclusion of this first watch along with Demon Knights. It's been a lot of fun. Mr. Paranormal, Mr. Leprechaun, Carol, Jeremy, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Got like a few more minutes left of this as he's walking towards the bus whistling. I can't whistle, but he's whistling the Tales from the Crypt. Whatever. I can't do it. Nice little, hey, honestly, thank you guys for keeping me company. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, man. I'm sweaty and I need to smoke. I just realized I went this whole time without some weed. I need some weed. But we almost had like a Carrie situation there. That little rose right there, pop, grab that rose, drags it down. And we end the movie with the Crypt Keeper about to get the final cuts. All these little one-liners. I love Scarnations. Fuck, he's so cool. It's like Hugh Hefner right now. This is how I imagine Hugh Hefner. If you don't know who Hugh Hefner is, remember that Playboy reference I mentioned earlier? Yeah, he's the perv that started that. And there it is again. Tonight's our big Scrimere. Scrimere, you're so funny, you. I love it. Who is that? Oh, is that the girl from The Pit? The episode The Pit? Oh my goodness, is that? I'm going to have to look that up. I think that's the same actress that was in The Pit, one of the episodes in Tales from the Crypt, where it involves cage fighting, and it ends up like the women fighting at the end. I'm almost positive that's her. I'll have to look that up. There's the Guillotine, also one of my nicknames back in the day, because I had a mean guillotine back in the day. No, I get it. I'm just kidding. But he asked for final cut, and he got it. Thank all of you so much for spending this time. Next week, help me figure out a new movie. I've got my wall of films up here. We'll see which one. Maybe Scream. Maybe I Know What You Did Last Summer. Maybe Fright Night. Oh, maybe From Dusk Till Dawn. Oh, shit. Maybe Scream 2, one of my favorites. I don't know, but thank you all so much. Smile, Tiger. I will catch you on the next one. Everyone have a good night. Thank you so much. Yeah. Take care.